a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time.
Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
And to the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Coming off of a loss their last time.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength.
We'll look now at our starting defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the pass.
They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
I like this guy. And the reason
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A few issues here on the offensive just here, if anything.
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
Wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Austin Eckler.
In their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of...
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Austin Eckler. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found that they're dominating, and it allows their interior guys to get upfield and spit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
Twice. What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
That's going to wind up a lot.
Depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll lose yardage.
Don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 30.
The defense, who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Now this throw caught to throw Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 10. Off the play fake. Winston. Open man has got it. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the... Jameis to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Trey Flowers in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
Now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And it's a 15-yard pickup. On first down at Stafford. Open man is Galladay complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the... On first down, Stafford here. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. Throwing again. Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. From games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He's got his man, TJ. I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see one. Yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson at 3. Now Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. On third down, here's Eckler. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The Lions will use the first of their time. First down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And 4. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this. Getting 3 points. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend. So lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Andy in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that game all tied up as they do battle with the visiting Raiders.
There's a reason they're down, but overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we got the football.
It's 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Fighting through it, he's got space. 10 yards on the pickup there. Once more, here's Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston. He'll get this to Eckler. Giving these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they bring him to the ground for them in this game. Now Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
There, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to record his from the gun. Here's Stafford. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquille Barrett.
That's right. We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one to get him, and that is... To throw is Stafford. He completes it to Jones. They get 16. Stafford on first down. And Stills bringing it in. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Stafford looks to throw again. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Here we go.
12 more yards there.
So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Carry on Johnson.
Pick the proper place to go and find his way into the end zone.
So that drive goes a 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be stopped to a 2nd and 10. Winston now from the 50. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's good play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Winston now. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard. It's Eckler again. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take.
Back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Past the 20. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb.
Now Winston. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And here come the whistles and a timeout. The right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This from long, very long range. If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game.
Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. And he finds Howard complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league, because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Play action now, Winston. He's going to go up top for the... And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
And then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the loss not...